Welcome to the Den of Tools.
Howdy guys and gals, Jeff King here, back again here in the Den of Tools, and today we're talking about DeWalt Tools, new tools, both an announcement, maybe a leak, depends on how you look at this. This is from the NECA show over there in, I think it's in Nashville this year. That's the, let me see, I remember it, National Electrical Contractors Association show convention thing, okay? So let's jump into it and see what they got here. So first up, what we got here is we have a DeWalt 20 volt max wire mesh cable tray cutter. Now this is really exciting if you're looking for an $800 tool to cut wire trays. Now that's a combo kit. You get a battery and a charger with that. Now if you're wondering what a cable mesh wire tray is, it's one of these. And I gotta tell you, I back in the day, I would have paid $800 for this. Back in the day, I did wire runs and stuff like this and installed these kind of contraptions, usually not in a nice drop ceiling like this. We were usually in basements, drilling into old concrete and stone and all sorts of weird things. But that said, we had to cut these suckers either with like a recip saw or something like that, or with hand snips, which were not fun at all. Something like this would have been fantastic, but I realize it's a very specialty kind of thing. But again, it's a specialty kind of show. Here's one of the big ones. Now, we talked about this the other day. This is not new. The DeWalt 20 volt atomic 3/8 ratchet. And the reason I think this might be a leak is they announced that DeWalt put out a press announcement saying that there were two tools that were part of their that they were showing off, that were the new tools that you hadn't seen before. One of them was the wire tray cutter. And the second one was not on that list, and that is the DeWalt 12 volt max extreme 3/8 ratchet. So this one is the 20 volt. It says, and by saying it's the atomic, that just means it's the 20 volt package in a smaller, package. And that's a cool thing. Really like that. And this is a 3/8, but this is a 3/8 also. It's going to be even smaller, more likely. I mean, just by looking at it, it looks smaller, slimmer. This is a 3/8 ratchet as well, and this is going on the 12 volt line. Like you're seeing, I don't know if, as far as brick and mortar, I think it's only at Lowe's. I don't know if Home Depot has it. I know you can buy it online in other places. Not yet. This is not out yet as far as I can tell. I looked around. If you find one or something, let me know. But now this is important because they did leak on their, I think it was their Instagram last week. Oh, look, we're coming out with a 3/8 ratchet to match the 20 volt atomic. Pretty cool. Well, that wasn't good enough. The guys and gals over there in the den, man, I got to give it to them because, boy, when we started talking about this, I had emails coming in going, hey, Mack trucks. So Mack has a tool truck. If you don't know, Mack is the professional line of tools that competes with Snap-on from Stanley Black & Decker. Mack is Stanley Black & Decker, not Snap-on. Anyway, I got sent these pictures. That is the 12 volt tool on a tool truck from a week or two ago. If you notice, it's got a Mack battery in it. Now, Mack batteries are interchangeable because they're both made by Stanley Black & Decker. Some may argue that Mack is really just DeWalt in a red package and upgraded for professional use. But that said, let's look close at that. That right there, that is a 1/4 inch. They didn't even talk about the 1/4 inch. So we're seeing a 1/4 inch and a 3/8. No word if we'll see a 1/2 inch. I would be surprised if we did, to be honest. So, you see it in the bag there. This is still on the truck. One of our users snapped it for us. I'm not going to say his name right now because I don't want to get him in trouble. I don't know if he was supposed to take these pictures. Anyway, if it is you and you want credit, put it down in the comments. I will pin it, your comment, so everyone knows that you were the one who came through. But this answers the question as to why Mack has seemingly discontinued their 12 volt ratchets out of the blue. Just you can't buy them anywhere. Maybe on the trucks and stuff, probably still some in stock, but they're gone. And you can tell this is not just like they converted it to black and yellow. This is an entirely different ratchet, entirely different form factor. Now, that said, we got some other tools that they talked about at the show that are not exactly new announcements. They're not breaking news. These have been leaked out over the past handful of months. But what we're seeing now is we're seeing them in stock in stores. Now, I don't know if they're in brick and mortars, but they're definitely available online. The first thing we have here is the DeWalt Atomic 20 volt max 5/8 brushless SDS plus rotary hammer bare tool for $200. Okay, so this is going to be a super compact SDS tool. That sounds pretty cool if you ask me. For $200, this is over on Acme Tools if you want to go find that. All right, and here at Lowe's, we've got the XTR. This is the DeWalt 12-volt SDS plus cordless rotary hammer drill, okay? So this is a 12-volt rotary hammer drill. Now, let me see if I can get a bigger picture of this thing here because it likes to minimize it there. There you can see the exact size. So this is going to be even smaller, probably, in the 12-volt lineup. So, again, this is $170.05. I'm not sure what the 5 cents means if it's a special code. But it says it is add to cart, so you should be able to order it now. Another one that people have talked about, we've seen different, some people have demoed it. They talked about it. It's coming out. Well, it's in stores, and that is the DeWalt 12-volt brushless. Now, they already released, I believe, the atomic version of this, which looks almost identical, except, of course, it's a 20-volt tool. It says atomic on it. I love this design. I love the snap case on it to protect the bottom of the blade there. That's super cool. Now, this, of course, is going to be another specialty tool. There's only so much you're going to cut with a bandsaw with a opening that big on it. It's going to be for cutting pipe, copper, and that kind of stuff. Not saying copper only. I'm just giving you an idea as to the size of the pipes and stuff. All right. And here's the USB charger that we just talked about, was about a week or so ago. I guess they were like, well, the cat's out of the bag. Let's talk about it. So they did confirm that this is bi-directional. So this is a great update to the old USB charger, because not only does it do USB-A or all this stuff, it does USB-C, and it's a bi-directional charger, which means you could put a battery in this and plug it into that power brick and charge it. No other charger necessary. Now, if you notice, that's a 65 watt brick, so you're going to get a lot of power from that. If you plug it into like a 5 volt, port in your car, it's going to take a while, but it'll do it. It will get there. And it goes the other way. If you want to use it as a power bank to charge your phone and stuff on the work site and whatnot, it will do that as well. All right, now we talked about this in the video the other day. DeWalt has their new power stack batteries coming out. These are lithium polymer. I've confirmed this. They are lithium polymer. And that was one of the concerns I brought up, because lithium polymer can be unstable especially when abused. And I know the way you guys and gals use power tools, let's be honest. Abuse is one of the number one things that you enjoy doing with the tools. Let's be clear about that. So they have a tendency to catch fire. The cells do have a tendency to catch fire and explode and do all sorts of nasty stuff when abused like that. But of course, DeWalt swore up and down, though, this is not going to happen. And the video was basically me saying, hey, I'm concerned about this. Let's find out more. Well, I got to give a shout out to Audubon Dan, because he found this video. Now, this was from March 24. I don't know why no one's talking about it, but this company actually says point blank that they are working with DeWalt. Here, they have an image of it there, that they are working with DeWalt on the new batteries. Somehow everyone missed this up to this point. And what this company does, is they've got a special black goo gel coating that creates an isolation between the cells inside the pouch, so that if something happens to it, it doesn't explode. It doesn't catch on fire. They hit it with a thermal probe. They shoot it with a rifle. So let's hope that this is the case, that this stuff works, that it's the new miracle cure for these cells. If it is, this could change a lot, because the lithium polymer cells, they can put out more power, and you can put them in a lot of different shapes. You can make all sorts of cool shapes with these things. They get them in better form factors, smaller form factors on top of that. They are more efficient form factor-wise than an 18650 or 21700, because those are cylinders packed in a, basically square container. Now, that said, enough with the DeWalt stuff. That's all we got for DeWalt. I got to thank Joe the Tool Guy sent this over. And he's like, hey, did you know SATA's making power tools? I just want to throw this in because you're here and you're talking new tools and stuff. SATA is making, now I got to guess that they just partnered with somebody. So let's step back. SATA is Apex Tools. They own GearWrench, SATA, and a ton of other companies that you know of. They OEM probably half or more of the hand tools sold in the U.S. But this is them ramping into to power tools. I don't know if it's a one-off or they're dipping their toes in it. We're going to see more. SATA's their Goldilocks, middle of the road kind of stuff. It's their prosumer value pro kind of range. Decent hand tools. We'll have to wait and see how the power tools work out. Along those same lines, Joe, the tool guy, sent me this also. GearWrench Tools post. This was off of Instagram. This is them. Now they're talking about this, the bolt biter family here. They're talking about the tool here at the end, but this tool is unmarked. Not sure what it is. It's in the same colors that GearWrench is using. Is this going to be a GearWrench tool? Do we have something leaked here? I don't know. If you know more about this, I'd love to hear it. At this point, it's just conjecture. They're just talking about the tool at the end, but it would be cool to see them throw their hat in the ring as well. That said, I also want to let some people know, if you saw my post, that yes, we did get the new Craftsman box in the shop. This is a lower tier Craftsman box. I'm going to do a full video review on it. I would call it, I want to call it like slightly above like the Yukon and Husky levels, but below the US General. But for every good thing on it, there seems to be a negative, a bad thing. So it's still floating. It's like Yukon Plus, but not by a ton. That said, for what I'm going to use it for, it's perfect. It's exactly what I needed. For those of you who've been watching the channel, you know that we got snow here in Montana, or as we call it, first winter. First winter here stays here for a week or two, and usually, knock on wood, goes away and doesn't come back until like December, maybe even January if we're lucky. But while we got that, I was gone. I was out of town for 2 days, and I was leaving in the middle of the snowstorm. Well, it hit our house and our neighbors really badly, and it took down one of their trees. It's hard to see here, but that tree, there's actually a car in front of that red car, and that tree was up much higher, and it's cracked, fallen over on top of an older classic car. There's our neighbors, great people. And they came over and asked if we had a chainsaw, and I recently got rid of the one chainsaw we had, but we still had some pole saws. So the wife gave them the Bauer pole saw, that's this one right here, and some batteries, and they went to town with it. I've been meaning to do a pole saw video here for you all, but we had rain, then we had snow, so I held off, but emergency here. And as you can see here, they made short work of that tree. That thing, they cleared out the entire thing around that. That is quite a job there they did. And that was with, basically they had two batteries that were both at half charge. So essentially one battery did that. Yeah, it was on the wife, like, why aren't the batteries charged? We use Bauer as our at-home battery. So most of the other tools are down here at the shop or down in Vegas. And at home, we have Bauer as the vast majority. We have some Hart tools, mostly outdoor power equipment. Don't have the pole saw from them. And then Skill also recently sent us their pole saw. And unfortunately, the battery did not get shipped with it. By the time I got the battery, we had bad weather. So expect those reviews to come up shortly. Anyway, if you stuck around this long, thanks for being part of the channel. Thanks for your support. If you get a second, why don't you chomp the old like button? Leave a comment down below also. Anyway, you all take care. God bless. And as always, shine on.